gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Man, somebody done stole my cup. But guess what? It's another morning. It's a great day. And it's an amazing opportunity to pursue the passions that we have within us. And this is the Grindology101 virtual podcast with your guy, KeJohnna Grindologist Owens. It's an exciting day, just like every other day. I'm fired up, motivated, and I'm absolutely encouraged by moving on and going forward. Today is a new day. So we thank the Lord Jesus for that new day. You are awake today because you have a purpose. There's no other way around it, man. Absolutely today. Guess what? We're going to be talking about the 12 pillars of success. 12 pillars of success. We're going to really break this down. I believe it'll really give people out there a kind of barometer, something you can gauge yourself to, characteristics about, success and the drive and what you want in your life. It's not what you do, it's how you do what you do, who you are. So these tenets of success are going to be amazing today. And get started. Just went right on with it, man. We're excited. This is a Success Express virtual podcast studio production on the Grindology 101. You want to put your word out there. You want to get your podcast on. We want to help you do that. We want to help you get the word out about what you do, who you are. So let's get it started today. Listen to this guy. He's excited about doing some things.
Hi, my name is KeJohnna Owens. I am co-founder of Success Express Marketing Solutions. Our business is cultivating more business for your business. I want to tell you real quick about our program that is one of the most comprehensive business development online marketing support programs out there, which is the VASP, VASP, Virtual Assistant Support Program. This system allows you to operate and run your business while we help monitor and help you cultivate more business for your business online. Contact us at 909-686-1698 and visit us online at successexpressmarketing.com. Look forward to helping you take your business to the next level.
Welcome to the Jazz Zone. Allow the Jazz Zone to make your next event enjoyable and entertaining. The Jazz Zone is great for private parties, weddings, festivals, fundraisers, grand openings, and corporate affairs. Move up to the next level of entertaining with the Jazz Zone. Check out our website at jazzzone.net. That's JAZZZONE.net. Or call the Jazz Zone at 626-798-6848.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Good morning out there. Good morning to the grind. And today, 12 pillars of success. Uh, just made a major connection with some amazing people out there doing some impactful work in the community. And that's what I'm about, making an impact, helping people. And today, we're going to talk about 12 pillars of success that the organizations that I've connected with, they embody, they embrace. It's a process. Um, One of the things about anywhere we want to get to in life, right? Anywhere we want to get to in life, gotta have a reason why, right? Have a pathway to it, but we got to be driven towards the work. A mentor, a major leader in my life, Mr. Donald Bradley, the founder, president, um, Planet Marketing. He said, people over profits, and one of his tenets of success, one of his pillars was the 12 pillars of success. And it's an honor to be able to share what Mr. Bradley put in place to produce the success of his business. The documented 7-figure income earner, this young man said, you know what? I'm going to help at least 100 other people become millionaires in life. And, I subscribe to be one of those plus. So let me tell you, 12 pillars of success. One of the first pillar, loyalty. Loyalty, I think people get loyalty a little bit. It's its own body. Loyalty to me is not loyal to a person, or loyalty to a cause, or loyalty to any entity. It's a tenet and a characteristic of loyal to what you said you would do long after the mood in which you said you would do it in has changed. Loyalty says, I stand in front for what I am, internally all the time. It stands as a time. It's one of the real cornerstones of one of the most impactful currency in the world, which is relational currency. So let's talk about number 2, documentation. Man, you got to be documented. You're talking about whatever you're talking about, right? You're standing on whatever you're standing on. But documentation, who says that you've done a thing, or who gives you the stamp of credibility? It's not that you look at other people that give you the validation. Documentation is its own thing. I was on a workshop about how to write a book. I've written 3 books. That's documented. I've been the number 1 seller on Amazon for a weekend. That's something. But of the millions and millions of people that would like to have written a book, I've written 3. I'm on this podcast, and there's training, and they're interviewing me about how I wrote a book. They're challenging me on how I wrote the book based on somebody else's, how they wrote the book. All I can say is I've got 3 books that I've written, and this is the way I did it, and it's documented. Once it's documented, that's it. So documentation is an important part of the pillar of success. As we move forward, number 3, competitive spirit. Not that you're competitive to other people, but you have a spirit to win. You have a spirit to achieve. You have a spirit to overcome. You have a spirit inside of you that, says, I'm going to put my best foot forward. Someone may be better, faster, more prepared, a little bit more ahead, a little bit more polished, but whatever that might be that you see, that's fair. You have a model of that, man. Some things that I've seen in my life that I haven't been through in my life, but I could charge myself up like, hey, man, if I'm willing to do the work and they're in the same industry as me and I continue to do the same work, I'm going to get where I want to be. Competitive spirit, you don't have to worry about the other people, man. Just keep on going. Now, coachability. This is where we all know what we know, but we don't know what we don't know. If we could get that and get into the right people that sow seeds of success into it, seeds of encouragement, seeds of how to. They're doing the thing the way that you like to do it. They're living the way that you would like to live. They're willing to share the things that they've been through to get to where they've gone through so that you could get there too together. Not that anyone's better, but some people have a different understanding of different parts in our lives. So coachability and the ability to say, I don't know, I do know where I'm going. In order to get to where I'm going, I'm willing to make partnership and sacrifice my ego for equity. Ego for equity. Accountability. Now, accountability says that said this today, but tomorrow things change. And tomorrow I act in the way that I forgot what I said yesterday. Accountability says I said I do a thing, and I do a thing. Accountability says that I have a commitment to a project, person, an entity, and not that it's about them, it's about me. Say, for instance, I was able to drop a ball. I've dropped some balls. I've missed some shots. I've performed horribly. I'm maybe not as prepared as I should be, and all of those things. But guess what? Not a problem. Talk to the person, or the client, the entity, the business, whatever it is where I drop that. Man, I stand up and I take it. And guess what? When I meet them in the Walmart, and I know my communication has been clear and I'm accountable to the mistakes or things that I've done or whatever the case might be, man, I could smile and we could say, hello. Man, accountability is a major part of that right there. Doing what you said you would do long after the mood in which you said you would do it in has changed. Now, accessibility. Your business partners, your partnership being accessible, making a call back. Somebody calls, somebody asks, how to do a thing. You said you had a conference together, uh, but you don't feel like talking today. You don't feel like these other things. Ended up successes, man. We don't have time to feel a way and not do what we say we can do because we don't feel like doing it. So accessibility to your business partners is particularly for those of us in that work market, right? You got to be accessible to your business line, to your partners, to everything else. I see you, my man. Find the poet, my man. We got plenty of work to do, man. I really, really want to talk to you. We'll speak to that. But accessibility, being able to, answer that call. Do you call back? Do you answer promptly? Those kind of things. You know, transparency. Transparency. Where are you going? What's the goal? What's the blueprint? What do you want out of the situation? Why are you partnered up? Uh, how do you work? Be clear. It's fair. Everyone has an ability to see the work process or whatever it might be in their own unique ways. The transparency about the goals or where we look to go and how we plan to get there. Transparency is another. These are all characteristics. Work ethic. It's free. I gave a show yesterday. Our work ethic, is free. There are times for. I love the ant and the grasshopper. Ant and the grasshopper. The ant is working all summer long, and he knows the winter is to come. But the summer is intense. It's the beaches. You got the party. You got how you want to, man. You get to live the life you want to live, kick back and enjoy it and everything else. That's the summer. But the winter comes, man. And in the winter, if you have prepared for the summer, it's going to reflect. And that's just work ethic. But work ethic is so unique that you and I work the same job. We are warehouse workers, whatever they call stackers, whatever the case is. And we both come to work we start work at 8 o'clock, we get off at 5 o'clock, we take lunch at the same time and all the other things. We have our own work ethic. Man, guess what? I'm the guy that's there at 8:30 in the morning. I got my cup of coffee, I got my breakfast, I'm ready to go. And by the time we get in the door, I'm feeling good. I meet cheery people. At the end of the day, throughout the day, I've done my work, I've done my tasks, I've done a little extra. That's my own work ethic. That had nothing to do with the job. It had nothing to do with the people. And over time, what that does, the right people see the right work ethic. If you don't want to do it, you're not going to be able to do it the way you can do it. So you get to do it. Work ethic is free. You get to apply it. They don't pay me enough for this, or they don't do this, or they don't do that. But work ethic says no matter what, man, I'm going to put my best foot forward and make my transition to where I need to go. I'm going to apply the best in myself because that's who I am. Work ethic is free. And another characteristic, integrity. And integrity, again, doing what you said you would do well after the mood or the situation has changed in what you said you would do it in. Integrity. I'll meet you there. Something comes up. Things happen. Life changes. You understand? That's life. Can't make it. And I'm gonna tell you, man, to just be unaccountable to the things that you said you would do, because the mood in which you said you would do it in has changed. Those type of ups and downs, you can't get to where it's going to look beautiful, it's going to feel, but again and again, the same thing will apply again and again. What happens is you just end up in the same situation, another person with a different name, with a different kind of connotation, business or whatever it might be, because of integrity, of the move. And this is not false or fake or anything. What I'm talking about is I said I was going to do it. I'm going to do it. Said this. I meant that. What they call it? They call it back in the day, 100. That's what they used to call it. What my man there say? The Bible uses the hardworking ant as an example. I was on a podcast yesterday. I said, I'm not a real Bible quote scripture. I don't know all the scriptures. I'm a babe in the word, right? But if you challenge the walk, the body of the walk, caring for people, making sure that you put other people first. You have empathy for situations. You sympathize with people's situations. You apply the best of yourself to the best of your ability, and there's no one that can challenge that. There's no one that can challenge that. And character, at the end of the day, always rises. Man, keep it 100. My man, you're absolutely right, man. That's all I know to do, man. They say 100. But man, I like to say, man, I am 100. Hey, listen, trust. Trust that your relationship, trust that the steps that you're making are real. You got to step out in faith. I say all the time, apply the work to the level of your faith. Apply the work to the level of your faith. And while you apply the work to the level of your faith, you got to trust in it. Again, I was interviewed. Thank you, Vera Thomas, doctor, doing amazing works out there for having me on your podcast yesterday. It was amazing. Thank you for having me as a guest. We talked about that faith, trust. People pray for some type of activation, whatever that might be. As soon as to get me through this situation, you grab it right back and don't trust in the process. You got to trust in the process. It's going to be hard enough anyway. How you going to do it without trust in the process? It's a process. Hey, number 11, respect. 100. You can overcome anything. Respect. 100, right? I've been in some tough situations, tough guys, man, with some tough decisions to make, us some tough moments of spontaneity. Respect is 100. You can get that. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Respect is 100, man. You own your own respect. You don't have to demand it. It's not that you give it. It's not. I don't think it's any of those. It is what it is. Respect is respect, and that's a tenet of who you are, not what you do. Hey, professionalism. All of those things balled up in the pot. Things going south. I got clients that's upset. I got clients that are happy, but I got a situation in my life, man. Now, professionalism dictates amazing levels of communication to make sure that your partnership, your business dealings, your clients are clear and understanding about what you are bringing to the table and possibly what you may be facing and making adjustments at the time. 3 words in customer service that I believe are cornerstone for the best companies in the world. When you're on customer service with them, you may be irate, you may be upset, you may be on fire with them. But on the other side, they're quiet, they listen, they let you say what you need to say, and they give you 3 words back. Not a problem. Amazing. You can overcome anything. Respect and professionalism kind of go hand in hand. It's just there's so much about it, right? Get your stuff done, respect the people, as I go back through it, hey, loyalty, documentation, competitive spirit, right? Coachability, accountability, accessibility, transparency, nothing works but the work. Grindology, nothing works but the work. Said you could, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. 6 a.m. on the West Coast. Nobody has to watch this at all. That's not what I do it for. I do it because my work ethic is sincere. There's nothing, there's not a projection, there's not an aesthetic, there's not an art form that can create work ethic. It's your own. And people think they got it, but when you apply it, like right now, they say you couldn't do it, say you wouldn't do it, but here we are doing it, man. It's amazing stuff, right? Integrity, mind, integrity. Do what you say. Long after the mood in which you said you would do it, it changed. Ain't changed. Ain't right. Ain't, oh man, families in array, the pandemic, right? That's all kind of stuff that happens. But guess what? You make a call. You do what you said you would do. And man, at the end of the day, when you're running people into people at the Walmart or some place like that, man, it's a good vibe. Man, how you like, hey, so some things happen. Trust. Trust in the process. Step you already stepped out there to do it. You might as well trust in the work and also the production of the work. Respect all the way along the way. First of all, professionalism. Professionalism all the time. It will differentiate you anyway. You be in the room. Some people operate this way, but if you can embody that these 12 pillars, if you embody these 12 pillars, stand out over time anyway. It's something that's on you. It's something about you. It's not so excitable. It's not instantaneous. It's powerful. It's long-standing. It will be enduring. It will make a difference. And over time, and those that see, maintain these pillars, maintain them. That's the breakthrough right there. So I'm glad to be able to share that. Thank you, Mr. Donald Bradley, for applying these 12 pillars to our amazing company, Planet Marketing. Proud, honored to be a part. Now, got some sponsors, get a little love too out there in the Success Express Network. We're really, really happy and excited about that, man. It's a lot of things that we're going to be doing over here. I tell you, we're looking for brand development, visionary. It's a great opportunity. We're looking for the right people at the right time to do the right work and continue to do the process. And got an amazing team. Look forward to connecting with you out there. You want to get the word out. You want to get the passion of who you are out to the world. We want to help you do that. We're inspiring people. We're empowering people. We're encouraging people. You can have your own podcast. You can start your own podcast on your own podcast network. All I like to say is glad to be able to introduce you to the world of podcasting. Absolutely. We're doing some amazing things right here, man. Do what you do. Integrity, responsibility. We got some major connections. I want to say a shout out to the Back from Broken Summit that's coming up, Mr. Ed Womack. Salute to you, sir. Thank you for having me on board. I'm looking forward to some great things to be happening with that. And with that said, I'm going to share a little bit about what Mr. Ed Womack has going on.
Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you might be on the planet and when you popped into this amazing, amazing opportunity to take yourself from stuck to amazing. We are super duper excited that you have made probably the best decision you could possibly make in the last 24 hours. How about that? And so we just want to say welcome to the Back from Broken Nation and the virtual summit that is guaranteed to help you get on that roadmap that will enable us to have a collaborative and interactive opportunity to show you how to recover, be redeemed, and experience full restoration. So thank you so much, first and foremost, for taking this bold and courageous step. Go ahead and click the button down below to reserve your seat at the 2-day Back from Broken virtual summit. You know, we have amassed a global core of Back from Broken speakers, and I'm just so super excited. From the East Coast to the West Coast to even across the pond, y'all, we have put together just an amazing array of things that are going to help you in your life and your work, and maybe even in your play, depending on how you apply these various strategies and techniques that we're going to be sharing with you interactively over a course of 2 amazing days. We're going to also intersperse a little bit of creativity and performances in the midst of that. Also, there'll be chances for you to win certain prizes and bonuses as we go through. Everyone is invited. The general admission is free, but there is some very attractive VIP options should you choose to take those. But mainly, we want to make sure that you are comfortable in becoming a part of the Back from Broken Nation by attending this summit. We're also going to encourage you to actually share this information with your respective tribe or those that you know might actually also need to find the roadmap to recovery, redemption, and restoration. So tell you what, thank you so much. Click the button, reserve your seat, and of course I'd be remiss if I didn't leave you with this. Good, better, best. We can't let it rest until our good is our better and our better is our best. And if you partake in this 2-day summit, or stop. We might just see you at the top because the bottom's entirely too crowded. Hey, it's your man, Ed Womack, and I am so excited about your decision to join us on June 5th and 6th at the Back from Broken Summit. Don't delay, do it today. We got to see your face in the place because the top is awaiting you.
There we go right there, man. The Back from Broken Summit coming up this weekend. Shout out to Edward Womack. Thank you for having us on board. Kennedy Austin Foundation free food giveaway every Wednesday out there in Pomona, California. Doing a great work. Thank you, Ms. Ethel Gardner. And a major shout out to the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce coming up with the 21st annual golf tournament. It's going to be amazing as well. Excited about what's going on. Have a great day, man. Get out there and get it, man. Nobody can stop you. Nobody can get it. Just keep on going. And the main thing is have a good spirit about it, man. Just have a good spirit about everything that happens in your life. People, support people, believe in each other, support others, man. You know, just get out there and do it. Only thing you can do is do it. Go to my website, KeJohnnaOwens.com. Check my book out. Love to sign it over to you. Get it to you in the mail. KeJohnnaOwens.com. 7 keys. Start now. Use what you have. Control what you know. Complete what you start. Execute your plan. Share your success. Stand for something, man. It's all in there. It's not a book. It's a body of work. I'd love for you to have it. Have a great day. Make it happen. It's yours. It's time for you to do what it's time to do. Have a good one. Peace.